A brush fire tearing through 50 acres in Bonita Springs, worrying residents and threatening a number of horses. The flames breaking out near East Terry Street and Bonita Grand Drive. We're taking you behind the fire lines to show you how firefighters battled the flames, getting it 100% contained. From a distance, you can see thick smoke rising from the fire off of East Terry Street. A Lee County Sheriff's Office helicopter circles overhead, giving firefighters a bird's eye view of the flames and helping guide crews on the ground.
We have a strike team of brush trucks and a few engines that are out here, approximately 5 brush trucks and 3 engines.
Inside the fire, 3 forestry bulldozers work to circle the flames.
And they're just trying to cut lines around the fire, trying to get it to extinguish back on itself.
Fire crews scrambling to protect several homes in the area, as well as this equestrian center. Watch as smoke billows just feet away. Officials saying wind somewhat of a factor, carrying embers across Terry Street and near the horses. The cause of the fire is not yet known, but officials warn that we are still in the height of dry season and we will likely see more fires in the coming days.
It's been very dry, and even when we do get a little bit of rain, the ground just soaks it right in, so it's really not helping a whole lot.
And the fire is out. I want to show you the fire started across the street at that telephone pole, to be exact, when the squirrel got caught in the power lines and the transformer blew. But the fire actually went across the street, and you can see down on the ground where some of the earth is scorched. It went all the way across the street, and it came this far back. Now, we're told that 2 firefighters were injured. We're told their injuries were minor, but right now the fire is 100% contained.
The fire is all but out, but there is a lot of smoke in the area. It is irritating to the eyes, irritating to the throat. I am standing in front of one of the lots. Crews just left this area, doused the last of the smoke that was billowing up, and residents right here have been allowed to return back home, but some others have not.
It scared the living crap out of me.
Greg Monis doesn't know where he'll be spending the night. He was forced to leave his Lehigh Acres home Tuesday evening when a brush fire broke out.
And there was a rapping on the door. I mean, just sounded like somebody was trying to break my door down.
It was the fire department telling him he had to evacuate.
And the flames were right across the street, about tree high.
A few blocks away, Elaine Little jumped into action.
It's too close, so we came home and turned on our sprinklers because it's so dry. It's scary. You don't want to lose your home or your property.
The fire breaking out at Mary Avenue South and Estate Street East, then quickly spread across 2 blocks, and thanks to high winds.
Whenever we have winds like this that are this variable, you have something that's burning here and then 2 blocks over from spots. It's very difficult.
A Lee County Sheriff's Office helicopter was brought in to help as a spotter.
They can actually call down to the units and say, here's where I think the next hot spot trouble is going to be.
The fire is now out, but did leave its mark on 1 fire truck and 1 home, which was damaged.
I don't know who they were, but I just hope the best for them.
It looks like crews will be out here for some time into the night. The cause of the fire is not yet known. That is under investigation. In Lehigh Acres, Andre Sr., Fox 4, in your corner.
After Bailey was brutally killed, her owners' lives were ripped apart.
You know, so it's killing me inside. Hurting real bad. I miss her real something horrible.
Since our report, more than 300 people have posted it to their Facebook accounts. But one woman's comments raises suspicion. On Fox 4's Facebook page, she writes, "Learn how to shut your dogs up. I'm trying to sleep." That concerns investigators.
Anytime you have a serial killer, there's a lot of animal abuse in their background. So this is like a stepping stone for a serial killer.
A week and a half ago, Bailey slipped away from her leash and disappeared for a few hours in Suncoast Estates. When she crawled back home, someone had beaten her and glued her jaws completely shut.
I pried her mouth open, and then she looked at me like, "Dad, sorry." And then, yeah, she died right there.
This case has now caught the attention of PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Today, a spokesperson sending this statement saying, "Those responsible for the terror, pain, and eventual death of Bailey should be brought to justice immediately. Animal abusers are bullies and cowards who victimize the defenseless."
Somebody that could hurt an animal like this is just a horrific person.
The reward for information leading to the arrest of Bailey's killer is rising. Several residents have donated $3,400. PETA is now offering $1,000, and Crime Stoppers will also pay up to $1,000, a total of more than $5,000. For the owners, the news is bittersweet.
I sure appreciate it.
But
But I still ain't got my dog. And that hurts me. I didn't want to talk about this.